Hello. So I am going to be explaining the commutative construction of organizations and how that relates to a restaurant. In a restaurant, there are different levels of power. There's a power hierarchy in which the person at the top pretty much controls every person that is under. And so for the second person is above the person below that person. For example, there is an owner, which you will see on the chart, who in my restaurant is John Barrett, and then there is a general manager, who is the manager of the other managers, and his name is Ken Robbins, and then we have other managerial personnel. There are two. There's a man named Andre and a woman named Beth. Now they don't have as much say as the general manager Ken does, and Ken does not have as much say as the owner John Barrett does, and that is the hierarchy of power. And then under the just average managerial staff, that would then be me. So I am a certified trainer and one of the head servers. So technically I have more say than the other servers below me, but as a server standpoint, we are all level under the managers. And then under that is going to be food runner, which I would actually say that the food runner and the host and busboy are all on the same level. But as far as pay grade, it would be the food runner, then the host, then the busser. Now, the food runner technically has more power than the host, so to speak. But again, they're all equal in denotion. They can't really control what goes on. They pretty much are following rules the entire time. As Dietz and Mumby said, they remind us that organizations are not simply given their current form and present form, but they have proceeded to reproduce continuously. So the form of my restaurant wasn't just made up when the restaurant opened. That has been a form that has been continuously altered and edited and represented in pretty much any restaurant where there's going to be an owner, general manager, and then the rest levels of personnel. So whether that's been changed by another restaurant, that's one thing, but overall that is the form of restaurant management. Also, all communication represents the use of power. So again, with the owner having power, he already has a level of communication that pretty much whatever he says goes, no matter the situation, because he is the head manager in charge of overseeing all operations in a restaurant. I feel as though that this example makes it pretty easy to understand theory, because I've been able to break it down and exactly represent which person has which level of say, and that in this theory, which the overall unit is leadership, this also plays a toll. So in a restaurant, again, there's leadership. Like I have leadership. Now I'm not the head leader in charge of anyone in particular, but there is leadership in my own role. For example, as I said before, I'm a certified trainer. So whenever we have new hires, I am essentially training the new person, teaching them what they need to expect and what they are expected of, as I was also told from a manager what I needed to do in order to hold the role of a trainer. With that said, I hope that you have a better understanding of how communicative construction of organizations relates to a restaurant. Thank you.